I don't know where we left off at last time. It's been like a day. Is it daytime? Gotta see. Oh yeah, we let a lot of people. I think they took some people. So still these dudes, the gay bull, the little girl. A lot of them got something to share. Okay, yeah, we did all of this before we got off. I mean, I'm 99% sure no one here is a visitor. So we can actually let's check. Yeah, this is the skin game. This is the skinwalker game. Nah, we checked their teeth. Their teeth are horrid. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do a see the hands. That looks like dirt. It's too soon. Wait, I'm not gonna lie, she's not getting shot. Wait. I hope it's true. It is true. I've suffered enough. All right, let me see. Her teeth are messed up. We checked the hands. See the eyes. Oh, she's a visitor. You're dead. Oh. I did not do that. I did not do that. Yeah, let's just check ourselves. Let's check the eyes. I don't think we're a visitor. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Look fine. What kind of pro is that anyways? Did we already do this? Hello, you reached food rest delivery. Would you like to place an order? Cat food? Inner jock. I'll do some cat food for my new little cat. All right. No one here is a visitor. Isn't the dots mean he's a visitor? Oh, we have one more energy. Yo. Nah, he's not a visitor. Let's go to sleep. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. He hears snips of shouting, and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Kill him? If I wake up and people are dead, he'll probably be the one I take out. But he hasn't killed anybody yet. So I don't know. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on the tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring by the hanging man. Looks like they finally gotten around the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Send you deli bros. Delivery here. You look kind of down. Yeah, this dude does look. My coworker got taken my FEMA. Morning check. Same as always. They noticed his eyes red. God dang it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me off to one of those freaking quarantine zones too? Don't stress it, you'll be fine. Fine? What does fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the darn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the word will go even more. Collab with Sophie Rain. Yeah, buddy. Doesn't she did a collab with Baby Grunk already or something? All right, I gotta get a move on. Take your order, and I'll be on my way. Have a good night. Oh crap. Oh my God, it's Cuz again. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes. Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore. Let's fix that. If there are at least two of if there's at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. I don't understand. What are you talking about? It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? Obviously not. Well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. What does he want, bro? Like, and why do we need to be alone? Mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no darn place for me to stay where he's working. What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you out loud and proud. He works for FEMA. When I heard he'd just been transferred into FEMA, heck, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. Then the darn cabbie robbed me blind. Obviously shouldn't work for FEMA too. What did your husband do before that? Like I tell you. Why do you want to know? What's it matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could be too, if it didn't live in the dark ages. It just ain't fair. What am I, not as good as my hubby just because I'm a woman? I work the border, darn it. I got a nose for shady folks. This whole no women in FEMA thing is horse crap. Nah, come in. Now that's more like it. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk. I don't think she's a visitor, like at all. Oh crap, someone actually lives here? My bad. Thought the place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? Been a while since I was around, people. Bro. Why? Do you think that's a good idea? Sure, why not? Ever since them visitors crawled out at wherever they came from, I've been on my own. At first, I figured it was safer that way. But, you want the truth, man? I'm sick of it. Tired of talking to shadows. Stuff's starting to get to me. Feel like I'm going nuts. How did you survive alone? No point in lying. I hit abandoned houses, empty apartments, grab what I can, sell some, keep the rest. Had a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good. Almost. But yeah, I was just about to hit your place. Thought it was empty. No offense, man. But since you're living here, think I can stay for a while? I got stories. I seen plenty of stuff out there. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, he talking about he steal. I'm not about to let you. I mean, but what are you gonna steal? And he got stories, bro. Come on, bro. Hoo-wee. Time to lay my head down like an actual person for once. Come talk to me anytime. Oh man, I've got great stories to tell. Got more than a few, in fact. Ain't none of them boring either, I promise. Hello. Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have a room for us? Is your friend sick? She's my sister. She's depressed. She can't walk or bathe on her own. Sometimes even getting her out of bed is a challenge for her. But it's okay. She'll get better someday. Right, sister? She's not really in the mood to talk right now, but she finds the strength to speak up sometimes. What are you going to do next? I have to find somewhere where my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. All right, come in. Thank you helped me bring her in. I think our parents' deaths worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while we're here. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I bring everybody in. I ain't gonna lie, these people seem genuine though. Like, they don't seem like demons. We're gonna see in the morning if people die. I mean, smells like someone died tonight. I lost the energy. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed. So, new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of dog strays are now roaming on the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. Them boys last night had skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt about that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on... Okay. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's it for now. Alright, bet. So we gonna get rid of... let's check his radio first too. Why can I like never see this darn radio? Am I like copper? Like, yo. Oh, there it goes. FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on the psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to end you. Run while you still can. Okay. Alright, now who died? Since somebody died. That was like our most important guy. So someone... I don't got enough energy for this, bro. Why did they kill my mans? What do you want now? You said you used to work at customs. You're darn right I did. Speaking of which, you are checking folks for signs that they're visitors. Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but whose big idea was to call those things visitors anyway? Freaks with them more than... Would you want it all back, your home or family? If I could see them again, talk to them, I would. But bring everything back, I'm not so sure. Loss is a part of life. It's terrible and it hurts, but it shapes us. Don't get me wrong. I almost I'd give almost anything to spend one more day with them. But if it meant giving up what I've learned, how to forgive and keep going on, then no, I wouldn't. Time is limited. Better to hold on to what we have now than be eaten up by what we lost. Why do you worship death? Please, kind homeowner, I hope you do not wish to speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust and punishes them the most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindest of all gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants rest, and we need to meet her. Okay, we gotta figure out who. I just need to gather my strength. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday, but I couldn't get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up. Or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest for a bit. This is the end. How are you holding up? I feel that there's a blanket of change draped over my entire body. It's also very heavy, and it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. Bro. Alright, we gotta talk to one more person. He might be it. Like, why are you all smug? A fat haul? Yeah, that's all I need. How's the scavenging going? Hey man, I thought this place was dead, so I tried to sneak in. Didn't know people lived here. I don't steal from the living. Makes sense, right? Think about it. What's a guy gonna do with a coat? He's gone. Stuff's just lying there. And me? I'm still breathing. Might save my life for someone I care about. Tell me, you wouldn't take something off a corpse to save someone you love? Maybe it's about time we stop treating every dead guy like a shrine. Just saying. I don't know. Chat, who should I test? I only have 3 energies. Should I test him? The gay guy? Hold on. Let me call FEMA real quick and ask about the skin. This is FEMA. Please state your question. Doesn't tell me anything about the skin. Okay. I guess it's just regular. Okay, let's check it. Let's check it. We checked his teeth, we checked his hands, we checked his eyes. We did a photo. Our voices are lost in the void of this universe. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm just gonna kill you. Yeah, it was him the whole time. And he's been in this crib since yesterday. Bro, he's been in this crib like one of the longest. Alright. So it was the gay guy. I should have known. I ain't gonna lie. Let's talk to the other little... Why is she doing the little hand meme? The king, you know the king? Why do you worship death? Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but our are our fears justified? Consider it well. Our world is no paradise, but a purgatory that torments us. And the question burns why? So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religion attempts to simplify the image of heaven to soothe the woes of people, but is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. To the land of outsiders, human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and know we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next, settle here. The arrival is not random, summoned by the... frick. Death summoned them here. Did I test her? Huh? Test me? Heck, but make it quick. I don't got time for this. Those are the teeth. Those are perfect white teeth. See, white as snow, straight as a picket fence. Gums bleed a bit. Yeah, visitor. Never mind. Yep, we didn't do that. It's just time to go to sleep. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near their bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophy. The madness of this world has gone too far. Alright, so he killed an innocent lady. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn some? They're mad planning. Why do they gotta do this on my lawn? But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? On the road stands a crazy man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know there are people in quarantine? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. What catastrophe? A freaking major one. The authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're ready to blow up the entire city. The orders they expect us to adhere us are impossible. If we don't figure out a way to survive, someone else will decide for us. What the freak is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break this door down and clear out this whole darn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try to resist us. We dealt with him. We'll deal with you too. What should we do? I'm not about to let him heck me, but he might just shoot me. I'm not handing over anyone else. It's like talking to a freaking wall. Here's what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate. We'll break down your door, take everyone. We leave you behind to die alone. So we're taking 2 people now, and then we'll be on our way. We couldn't even do anything. We couldn't even fight back. Let us not waste time. How fair, my flock. Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, they're all dead? You only took our you took our only chance from us. Goodbye. Wait, who was he? I forgot who that was. I'm back. Tried to find someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? What if they only shoot 1 or 2 sounds? Then you enact justice as swiftly as possible. Visitors feeling the weaknesses of soft-hearted. That's how people get killed in their own homes. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, freak the wife. His house burned down. Haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you would do. You got a gun? Frick. If I care, we'll both go down shooting then. Clean, yeah. A freaking course they're clean. Let me tell you something. Here's a tip. The ones who look normal, they're always the first to turn. I haven't got time for this bull crap. I'll test you properly next time. Dude, what? Is that it? Okay, cool. Someone else died? Watching the news, the situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline immediately. To assist you in troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifiable sign. Fungal growth in the underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. The sun strikes yet again. Scientists have released troubling new projections on our global climate. Current heat waves does not subside. Meltwaters from the polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answers so far. That's all for now. Okay, so somebody else died. We gotta figure out who that is. Dang, they took all of the girls. Who died? What? There's no one here. Dude, what? Okay. This is the bright and cheery as ever, I see. Yeah, sure. Did you hear about the sun exploding? I only found out tonight. So this is the end? Not even the slightest trace of our existence remain? It's interesting to think about that. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. My lesson should be coming for us soon. I hope he can find a safe place to stay. Somewhere where we can wait out the visitor's attacks. He said places like that exist, and he also said the sun isn't exploding. That if it was, we'd all be wiped out in less than 10 minutes. I think he's right. Why is these two only here? I thought they only took 2 people. What are that cat food we get though? His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling that you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say things. Who knows? Maybe death will pass by your home tonight. Oh, why they take everybody? Okay. I guess. What do we do? Is that a visitor? She has rashes. What'd I tell y'all? Your sister was a visitor. Okay. She needs to stay here tonight because if not, we're cooked. What? Am I? What happened? That's what a visitor is? Bro, what happened? Lord, please do not have this dude at the door, man. Thank you. Hello, resident. I'm in a bad freaking mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackbutts out here. I hope you're not one of them. Who are you talking about? Everyone, really? All them freakers who were only kept in check by faith or whatever. No, I'm not a human. Bullcrap stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing left but humans. Now they're just freaking animals. As of all this stuff with the visitors wasn't enough, now we have to deal with them too. Freak. What's got you so wound up? Round up. Don't take it personally. It's just all this stuff with the sun, and now that freaking visitors. It feels like humanity is right there in the casket next to God, and I'm angry. I just wanted to wanted to lead a normal freaking life, you know. I wrote music. No one has any use for that crap anymore. Now I'm just trying to not become part of either camp. All right, come in, bro. What is this smile he just gave me? You're ill. And no, I won't beat anyone up. I turn my anger. You're not beating anyone up. You're a chud, bro. I turn my anger on myself so no one else has to suffer. Yeah. I should have read him in like the nerdiest voice possible. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? I just let people in. Excuse me, did you say just let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable square footage without paying my fair share. Alright, pay what you want to if you feel you have to. Excuse me? Do I look in need a favor? Unbelievable. Do you think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money? Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full legal contract. Thank you, homeowner. We can discuss rental terms in full detail later. Alright, brother G. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening. May I come in? Were you washing the house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a full house to stay so silent at night. Usually, you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding. Do I got a P5? No, I'm about to get one soon though. So I often ended up handing patients with conditions outside of my specialism. And now the hospitals are gone, so I just wander and help what I can. If you let me in, I could tell you what happened to the hospitals. I mean, the hospitals are literally gone simply because of the outbreak. He has blood on his shirt. I'll let him in. Alright, that's it. Get on Fortnite? I'll get on Fortnite when I beat this game, little bro. Little bro stuff. What did you just get from practice? No one is left. Is it because of them? Are they gone? Is everyone... Wait, breaking news. Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing and the disaster continues. Get on Fortnite and add you to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at alarming. Hey, y'all, hey. Kai Sinat says don't give the chat what they want, buddy. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could be the result in the toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. How is this dude not happened like anything has happened to him? FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and now announced a new sign for identifying visitors. Rapid pupil movement. Okay, now this is a good sign. But what if they're just like a crackhead? We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. In the broadcast. Okay, so no more ads. Okay. This dude is a chud. What a world. What now? Isn't it obvious? We've yet to finalize an appropriate rental agreement. And how do I do that exactly? Do you mean to tell me you don't even have the requisite paperwork on hand? And I suggest you find a notary and procure them. Yeah, find a notary in a freaking apocalypse. Yeah, are you kidding? Where am I supposed to find a notary right now? You do know how to use a map, don't you? This isn't complicated. And again, I must insist you sir and address me with due respect. Just freak off already. Actually, Article 21 of the Constitution guarantees my rights to basic human dignity, so mind your tone. And I strongly suggest you start showing me some respect. You gotta get out, bro. I don't even care if you're a visitor or not, bro. You annoying. Wait, so maybe that means it skips. I'm listening. Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospitals. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain it, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up. Well, they decided the crowds were a threat to outbreak containment. So they took all the patients to quarantine zones in the hospitals. Well, they just shut down. So FEMA put you out of work? To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed their doors, I went to triage at one of the quarantine zones. Yeah, why would you do that? I just wanted to keep helping people. It's my calling. I couldn't just walk away from that. Maybe. No, forgive me. I'm not ready to talk about that just yet. Alright, so we got the doctor, the annoying, like, wannabe lawyer, the chud. Fuck. Oh. Freaking crap. Try not to curse, bro. Like, well, have you calmed down? Yeah, I lose stream quickly, but as I remember something that pisses me off, it sets me right off again. I used to be more easygoing, you know. It was hard to offend me or push my buttons. Now it takes the smallest spark to make all hell break loose. And why should I stay calm anyways? Maybe my rage keeps me sane. At least I don't worship the oh so mighty sun like those dumb, stupid frickwits. They think the sun is going to save us? Give me a freaking break. It's freaking killing us. The way I see it, we're all a bees. We're all a bees meat away from the effing void. Freaking void. But do these frick knuckles get that? Also freaking lootly not. Okay, I'm good. I'm calm. I'm done. Thanks for listening. Okay, we're gonna test. I don't like this guy. So he said he's been watching TV, or we have. That's why we're supposed to be checking him. I'll check your eyes. Not red. There's a lot with his houses. Well, happy now, or are you gonna commit a premeditated murder because I brushed my teeth? Here, I'll take a picture too. I waste all my energy on you, buddy. That's not a visitor. I don't think it is. He's not a visitor. Oh, it doesn't even tell me anything about the Okay, wow. Alright, let's go to sleep. Check the basement too. Promise you out there. When there's something melted the flesh and bones before swallowing or make the prayers bit anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. Loneliness and isolation. FEMA officers surrounded the burned bodies. They documented the cultist deaths, faces frozen in terror and agony, as if they saw something horrible before dying. Yeah, what is that? What was that just rummaging across the field? Y'all see that? It was like a symbiote. Every nearby home is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. The game is about to end, bro. We're about to be taken out. Like, I'm back. Not really sure why the heck I bothered, though. My brother hadn't been so gutless. Maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now, who knows where the brat is? So, she ran away, I guess. How are you holding up, man? Or same as always. I even told my brother, man up, look out for your family. And what did he do? Folded like a total. Now his family's either buried or in freaking pieces. How do you think the world ended up in this mess to begin with? It's because of cowards like him. Saw a family not long ago. Stocky dad held it together, even when with the visitors screaming at the windows. Got his family at the back door, ran off into the woods. I pinned down the freaks, but they never came back. Thought they were done for, but days later they found me. First one through the trees. His daughter, shotgun in hand, eyes wild but alive. That's what I respect. Nothing like my brother. If he died sooner, his family might have made it. Anyway, that's enough story time. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Are you freaking kidding me? If something's growing there, I better not find out. Frick off. I'm not sniffing your pits. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Alright, so we're not seeing him again. We passed his check so he doesn't, like, off us. Oh, yeah, I forgot. More people. Hey, hello, I guess, if that's better. Is this your place? I mean, your house, sir? Yeah, it's mine. So, can I come in then, or are you just going to leave me out here? I couldn't find a basement or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. What are you doing hiding out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. I want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere, but I'm broke, so either making deals for a room or sneaking in the basement, whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into turtle jokes, though. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. I mean, I don't see a reason why. You even got a carpet? Sweet, but whatever. That's it? I don't know. She's not asleep. She should be. What? Are you lost? The doors all look the same in the dark. I needed the kitchen light, but there's a different echo resounding here. I heard the floorboards creaking from outside. That means someone's waiting. Need help finding your home? Wrong smell, wrong voice. Sorry, this house is wrong. Definitely a visitor. If I say so myself. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. FEMA? How are they arresting the government when they're literally under the government? The agency reports that some members of the administration were identified as FEMA or as visitors. I think their FEMA is just gonna take over the world at this point. With the ministry no longer able to function, crap, I didn't read it. In addition, one moment. They're sent from FEMA. Fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. Repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock the doors, await further instructions, and stay inside. End of broadcast. Wow. So, yeah, that's insane. Did anybody die? Chungus, Chud, Doctor. Okay, so that's all we got. What do we have a basement for? I'm really confused about this. Yeah, I have no idea what we have this for. Alright, so I'm gonna call for rest. I don't think they're even gonna deliver. Yeah, oh. I'll do a can of coffee. Alright. I'm listening. So, I don't trust them. Good, me neither. Honestly, I don't fully understand FEMA's motives myself, even after working with them for a time. But whatever drives them, I choose to help people in my own way against their rules. The problem was transparency. There wasn't any, none at all. We were never told where these signs came from or what they were supposed to mean. They just handed us a list of guidelines, told us who to label a visitor, who to let through. After that, I no longer felt like a doctor, more like a border guard stamping papers. So I started falsifying reports to help people escape. I'm sure you still have questions, but if you don't mind, let's leave the rest for tomorrow. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. What a world. You just let this go? Absolutely not. You're legally required to finalize the rental agreement. Okay. You get tired of quoting laws? And no, I'm not tired of referring to the law or constitution. I know my rights. Just because you choose to be ignorant doesn't mean this is real. And I'll remind you you're addressing properly from now on. I'm gonna give you a FEMA notice, but I'm tired of you. Fine, I'll take it. Sick of this. Why are you out there on your own? Well, the home was cramped, loud as heck, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple of sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back at school, and I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own darn boss. Can we talk to Chungus Chud real quick? Freaking crap. Where does all this anger come from? Heck, I couldn't even tell you that. Everything going on just annoys me. Especially the cultists. Those blasted lying crap holes. They're just looking to fool as many folks as they can, and people just gobble up their lives like hogs with their heads and slop the trowel. Saps willing to tear the last scraps out of their own children's hands in order to pay their tribute, all to appease some crappy savior from frick knows where. Bat crap crazy frickers. They even brainwash normal people with their delusional talk like mine. Anyway, I've calmed down plenty. What is he so mad for, bro? What are the instructions? You guys see in the channel right now to do. I literally just had a signal. Okay, this is annoying me that I can't get my signal. Is this a skill issue? Alright, I'll check these. I'll check some people. This is kind of freaky if I do this, so no. Okay. We can check the doctor. You got perfect teeth. You talking about a friend did him. Alright, well, we're gonna do one more check. I'll bring to it maybe another time. He has rashes though. And those are like no proper way to sanitize. Where was a visitor, boy? Yeah, the rashes was a giveaway. Yeah, old people don't have perfect teeth. Yeah. I haven't checked this chud. Like, I really don't feel like he even has. Like, I don't think he's capable of being a visitor. You can call me a crap lord. So you were a visitor too, buddy. I mean,
ho ho ho. Green giant.
I'm gonna hit the hay. There's no time for this today. What? Delivery. What happened to you? My friend got killed. Came to drop off an order in the homeowner. People have lost their freaking minds. Why the heck would you think that crap hole think a regular delivery guy is dangerous? Why kill him? What the frick for? I'm sorry. Remember when I said being a delivery guy helps me take my mind off? Feels like that's not working anymore. I keep seeing tired, grim, bitter faces. Plus those endless morning checkups with FEMA staff pointing guns at us. This whole mess. I'm sick of this crap. I just want to be over. Alright, take your order. I'm gone. Is that it? So we just go to sleep. Okay, short night, I guess. I should board them up. Things are gonna get arrested here, but I have to try. Gotta defend myself any way I can. The world's cursed, but maybe there's still a chance to survive. Make your way down into the cellar with the other survivors. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration down carefully, your food storage should last for a month or two. You see the door, no one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. Waiting for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. Some hope the sun will finally burn the ground to ash, fading jungles. Others seek the end of their own terms. Dragging out the inevitable is more painful than the swift end. No one envies the living. So did we win? One day you catch an announcement on the radio. I guess we beat it. Solar activity is fading. Scientists predict that in a couple of days, it'll be safe to go outside. Okay. You feel disappointment. You realize you'll live through this year after all. But then what? Will next summer be the last? The thought of waiting for the end is a suffocating burden. Or at least one of the others seems happy. Who knows? Maybe there's still a decade left ahead of you. Is that it? I beat it. I survived. This game was tough. I ain't gonna lie. Could be whoever made this jump. Hey, y'all got that. Well, so there's 10 under endings. We just have one. And we've met 35 of the visitors. We're not visitors, but you know. So I heard they can be different in each run. I'm not gonna play this again. Like I am gonna play this again, but not right now, obviously. Wow, that was cool.